What's going on, Wayne's World? What's going on, people? So here we have it. Is Rico spreading his wings? Let's get the backstory. So Ty turns down a potential good deal. Then Ty decides to give J DIva half of Rico's cut. I don't know if Rico gonna be having this. Rico doubles back to Mr. Wong and Mrs. Wong, but he fails. Rico gets a call back from Mrs. Wong, and she schools him and tells him to do his homework on her husband. Rico goes home to do it. Now, as a result, Rico impresses Mr. Wong with his new approach, and Mr. Wong accepts. Let's see what Rico is going to do. Now, this brings us to present day. Will Rico spread his wings? Now, here we got Ty cutting up and giving everybody their cut to go and do a job. But Rico, right now, he ain't having it. You know, but he ain't having it, and not in a loud or boisterous way. He just basically gives his cut to the new member who just got out of prison, and he gives his whole cut to him so that he can go and sell it. Ty's getting curious and wondering what is going on here. Rico says, he got some thinking to do. Ty's like, you ain't got some splaining to do to me. Like, what's up? But Rico responds like, I got some thinking to do. And I think that his thinking is, how is he going to approach this whole manner of getting with Mr. Wong behind Ty's back, or he might just straight up tell him. But knowing Rico is going to be behind Ty's back. And then eventually when he blow up or it blows up some, he'll come back to Ty. Or Ty's going to stumble and find out. Well, both brothers right now seem like they're at odds here due to the Diva whole situation. And I think that Ty was wrong to give Diva his cut in the first place, especially without sitting him down and talking to him. So, and Diva, when he told Diva about the whole thing, about giving her his cut, she knew that, the way Rico is and how Rico does business, and Rico gonna find his own way. She knew, but not Ty. Ty thinks that he is the preeminent and number one, and that Rico ain't gonna find no other. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here. This is boiling out, but this is starting to pan out to be a good little storyline here. So Rico about to start his own side hustle apart from Ty and could possibly surpass Ty in this. This is going to be interesting. Let's see what the comments have to say. Okay, we got our first comment from Chad Cook. Chad Cook says, Red Shirt knows Rico all too well. Run with that story. Have Rico pop him off. I don't think that he should pop him off, but it could happen though. That is an interesting one. He does know Rico all too well. He was peeping the whole thing the whole time. And this is not the only time that Ty's closest confidants outside of Rico have peeped Rico moving funny. And they've been trying to give Ty a heads up, but Ty be in his own little world and he got his own little thoughts about Rico, who Rico is, what Rico should be, and what Rico should do. And that's the problem right there. Instead of him talking to Rico like a brother should, like sitting him down and talking to him like a brother should, he's making other moves, apart from Rico and in and of his own self, and they not moving as a unit. So this is causing a big divide between the two. So the next comment we got is Robbo's Drum World. That move Ty made, giving J DIva Rico's bag, Rico knew it was time to move on and do his own thing. The Wongs is gonna groom Rico right. I agree, that was the wrong move. He should not have given J DIva his bag just out of the blue, especially without talking to him about it. I mean, he really opened up the door with communication. You already know that well, we already know as the fans that Rico is in love with J Diva and has a thing for J Diva, and they've been working business behind Ty's back for a minute. But at the same time, this is the this is the enemy, and yet and still Ty is just moving, all funny and then just give her Rico's Rico's portion without even talking to the brother about it. So that stuff just draws a rift right there even further because there was already a slight rift between the two anyway, and this just draws it deeper. So that was on Ty there. He should have done the right thing by talking to his brother before giving his brother portion up to J Diva just out of the blue. Our next comment is from King 360. Rico standing on his own. The growth of this character has been great to watch. And look out, Ty. Rico time is now. You know what? You're right. I agree, King. The growth of Rico and his evolution has been great to watch. From being a very unlikable character and an annoying character to being one of the fan faves and one of the characters I'm even drawn to like even more. So I didn't really like him at first at all, but I am coming to like him more and more. Not as much as I like my man D from the West Side, but I do have empathy for this character, feel where he's coming from. So you're right. I think Rico is possibly going to surpass Ty, secretly as far as financially. That the Wongs are going to school him and they're going to mentor him. I wonder how long they're going to run with the storyline before Ty finds out about Wong, which is going to be interesting. Next, we got is Monroe 283. I'm actually proud Rico standing on business, especially when he got the plug in his back pocket. Smart move, 100. 10 toes down. Definitely smart. And he is standing on his own and he's going to make a power move. I wonder how this power move is going to pan out. Is it going to be in Ty's face or behind his back? But knowing Rico and knowing this storyline, in order to keep us interested, they are going to have it be where Rico is doing all these power moves behind Ty's back and getting stronger and stronger. I like the evolution of him, and I like how the Wongs are going to mentor him and make him stronger. Just I'm wondering how long they're going to run with the storyline before some situation blow up where he finds out that Rico was doing this behind his back. Well, anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.